Hello and welcome to Hops and Bros. This week,
It's not a review. Whoa!
Oh!
And we're here to tell you, screw the HAZE.
and we had a very clear beer, but
It's all good now. We can't really talk about it.
For an open window on the crabby world, Max and Chris from Ups and Ups and Welcome to Ups and Bros. Yeah.
All right, so this week we're trying out the top fives again because we got tagged in a video from
Basement Beer out there on YouTube. So he got us in the comments and told us, hey, bros from Ups and Bros, I tagged you in a fantastic video. So this video is kind of like a chain letter that you receive back in the day. So if you
so
don't,
we really don't want to die or have something horrible happen to us, so we have to answer it. Because, I mean, you know, superstition and stuff.
which the theme of the video is our favorite top 5 style of beers. So we'll be going through a full top 5 of beers that we do enjoy ourselves. But the problem is that we're two.
Yeah, so we're gonna do a type 5, and we did it right before, and we already had some arguments, to which we answered, oh, it's gonna be a good episode.
It's gonna be a really good episode. But before we get started, shout out to Wellington Brewery, who's kind of sponsoring the beer for this video. They sent us this fantastic pack, which is called the Willy Rebooted. This is the 4th edition of the Willy Rebooted. Already available in some LCBOs.
And up to now, we had the Pilsner.
The Pilsner.
It's premium Pils. It's awesome. It really is one of the best beers I've had this year. It was clear, and honestly, it's not the kind of style where you go, oh, I'm thirsty for a Pilsner.
Yeah.
But when you do have a great Pilsner, you have a great Pilsner. And this is a great Pilsner. This box set right now is worth it just for this one beer.
Just for this one beer. And this is the beer that made us tell at the beginning of the video, screw the HAZE.
Honestly, it's the clearest beer I've ever seen.
It was amazing.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's right in the intro. You saw it. But now,
then we're
this
back to
pack
HAZE bomb.
is mixed with the Upside IPA, which is an IPA that we already reviewed back in the days. Really enjoyed this IPA. It's a staple IPA straight from Wellington Brewery. But also, two of our, this one, I don't know it, but it's a Belgian style wit beer. Fantastic, nice. Right on time for winter, you know, because winter lasts forever here.
There's 11 seasons in Canada, and we're in the rainy season, and there's going to be the mud season soon, and then we might have spring.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Spring.
We'll see.
Yeah.
And this guy, which it was Against the Current, and it's a kettle sour. Looking forward to trying that one. Consider that
we already drank it back in the day when they first
released
it.
Oh, that's right, we did.
And there's a review of that on the YouTube if you want to check it out.
I completely forgot. And there's another sour also that I have from them that we should probably try.
Oh yeah,
unless it's that one. I don't know. Anyways, memory. No, it's that one.
Memory is weird.
Okay, that's fine.
So we'll be testing our memories because we need to remember what the beer styles we chose.
So number 1, favorite beer style. I'm gonna start because I'm the oldest.
It's number 3.
Number 3.
We're going 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
So number 3, favorite beer styles, and again, I'm the oldest one, so I'm gonna start. Coffee milk stout. I'm a big fan of stouts. I have been for a while. One of my first experience with beer that wasn't Labatt's 50 was Guinness. And in my group of friends, I became known as the Guinness guy because every time we'd go out, I'd grab Guinness and whatever. So the stout really resonated with me. And then when I got into craft beer, I realized that I really like the sweeter stouts. Ooh. Yeah, something a little richer, a little more like a dessert. I got a bit of sweet tooth.
I can't say no to that because it's a really nice style. I love how coffee just complements the beer and kicks it off a notch.
Coffee's fucking great. Sorry, Dad. It really is one of those things in life that I really can't go without.
Yeah, exactly. You can't miss a day without coffee.
Yeah. So, Chris,
number 3.
Number 2.
Well, on the sheet it's 1, but
it's top 5, so it would be the second one. But okay, please go ahead.
So the Dry Hop Pilsner.
Is that really a style though? Because I mean, it's a process. So it's a Pilsner, and then the process is to dry hop it. Does that count?
Yeah, but the dry hop sour is it just a sour?
It's a sour. It wouldn't be a dry hop sour.
I don't know. I think
you know what?
It's a nice.
Settle this debate in the comments below.
Is a dry hop version of a already known style a style.
Or yeah, I'll reformulate that. Is saying it's dry hopped a style, or is it just a process? See how you were positive towards it? I was very negative
Yeah,
towards it.
I know. That's not good. That's not good. That's why.
Hashtag Team Max, hashtag Team Chris.
Yes, put it down, and we'll do the count.
Oh,
after.
and you know what? No, let's do it differently. Hashtag Team Hops, hashtag Team Bros.
Oh,
Because there's a Hops, there's a Bros.
Yeah, we never
and
told anyone.
I don't think we have. We might.
Should we?
No. That's the thing.
No.
It's you guys figure it out amongst yourselves, and we know the right answer, and that's going to be a thing.
Awesome, perfect. So, your number 2, Max.
My number 2 would have to be New England IPAs. Again, IPAs had to be there. Just the hoppiness, the fruitiness from the hops. I love. It's an awesome thing. And New England is just one of those styles that appeared a couple years ago and really took me by storm. Yeah, it's a great style. That's awesome.
You had your you did your first baby steps with Guinness, you know?
Yeah,
All that
yeah,
stuff.
like,
I did my first baby steps with West Coast IPAs.
Oh.
So I gotta say, West Coast IPAs are my go-to for my number 2. I love the pininess, the strongness of the bitterness. Those like blends of West Coast hops, really a little bit of citrusy, piney. Remembers a little bit of the wood flavors out there.
And to get emotional a bit, because on this show it's not just laughs, it's also emotions.
Yeah.
When I started drinking craft beer was Chris. He was the first one to introduce me to this type of beer.
Yeah.
And
They grew up so fast.
and I hated IPAs. I did not like them. I found they tasted like crap. But every time Chris would grab a beer, I would grab it with him. And most times it was a West Coast IPA. And that's how I got converted to IPAs.
So it's a good starter. But can we get a drum roll? Let's air a drum roll. We have special sound effects. It's gonna be applied right now. Are you or not?
Who's editing this? I'm
You're editing
I'm
this
editing
one.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so probably not, but okay.
So Max the editor, put on some drum roll music right now.
The future Max, see how you feel, and played by ear.
I love how you. All right. So you're number 1, Max.
My number 1 would
Yeah.
have to be lambics. But I mean, especially like on the more sour side, I like barrel aged stuff, assemblage,
Okay.
a couple of assemblage. So anything that has a bit of a sour kick. But especially like we had this guy, which
Oh yeah.
was our favorite beer last year.
Yeah. Shout out to À l'Affût. Great people over there.
Great people. Their assemblage de lambic was my favorite beer ever. It still is, and that's why it had to be number 1, because that concept, just the assemblage of lambics. Oh my god.
Yeah. My number 1. It's gonna be. I think you guys already know it. Grisettes. So grisettes, it's one of my favorite styles. A great example is right over there from Farmstead Brewery out there in Vermont, the Clara. Those wheat beers with that nice kind of like saison-backed flavors, a little bit of pepperiness. It's super fresh, but also really light. I enjoy those beers because you can easily slam whole bottle by yourself, but it's also plenty of flavors. And I also love the nice little romantic backstory behind the name of that beer. I just relate to. I don't know why.
It's a great style, honestly.
just
It is
something
one of
I do
those
really enjoy.
those staple beers, but that have not been. I've had a lot of grisettes, well, a couple, and about half of them were excellent. Were one of the best beers I've had. The Clara is one of them, but some of them were a bit of a miss. Like it's that type of beer where sometimes you can have off flavors that some people like. I don't. Especially banana flavors, I'm not a big fan, and a lot of grisettes I've had that aftertaste.
You're just
Or
not
it's
a
like
banana fan.
No, I'm not a banana fan in general, but it's like the bubble gum in saisons, which I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
But in North America, it seems to be like the norm almost.
It's kind of like a
It's one of
trend
those,
that
it's a hard style to make, and I think that people started brewing it that way, and it became kind of its off style.
Yeah, but the way I like it, it's yeast driven. You get the nice grain flavors out of it, which pulls out some of that kind of lemony flavor, a little bit of pepperiness. So I really do enjoy that kind of like smooth complexity, as like the barrel aged stuff too. That's kind of debate I have too.
I
because
guess it is something about the barrel age is that you're getting a lot of flavors from the barrel, from whatever was in the barrel before that, and from just the assemblage in general, where you take, oh, I like this, I like that, let's do a percentage of this, percentage of that, and it makes it more of a complex beer.
Exactly, and I love complexity in every single beer. So this is the roundup of our top 6, not top 5 Gotcha!
We always do it differently.
You
but
never realized it the whole time. We kind of like...
Well, from the
trick you
start, we
guys.
kind of said it was going to be.
No, we said top 5 the whole time.
We had said top 5, but then we also said that. Anyways, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
It's kind of obvious.
tradition says that we have to tag more people in that chain, so they be
So beer by numbers.
endangered. Yeah, beer by numbers. Ryan over there, get
It's
your
been a
ass in front
while.
of your camera, record something. We can't wait to see what are your top 5 favorite
Top 5 favorite styles.
styles, and we can't do a video without tagging.
BAOS.
So Craig and Scott, get your ass in front of the camera again and do something funky like that.
Because we're looking forward to know what your 5 favorite styles are.
I think I can
or
already-
3 or whatever. There's a couple that I can guess.
Yeah.
I'm
really.
going to guess internally, and we'll see if it's true or not.
Can Craig just put A's on every single one? Like, oh, I like the AZ yellow ones, the AZ orange ones, and the AZ pale orange ones.
To be fair, my second favorite style was a hazy beer.
I know.
So I mean, haze is haze, man. Haze is pretty good.
A's is
But
pretty good.
clarity is pretty good as well. I just, again, I don't know. It's a big debate. It's a debate for another day.
Yeah. So, cheers to you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave a like on the video, and also go check out our Patreon because Max has a good. No, you don't have a segue to.
I don't have a segue. The
Yeah.
only thing I could say is, if your dream was to have your beer reviewed by us, first off, aim higher. Because, I mean, it's pretty easy to have us review your beer that you want us to taste. But if you can't send it to us or you're far or whatever, you can buy us a beer on Patreon. Patreon is a great way to support the show and support the beers that we will eventually drink.
Exactly. So, cheers. Thanks a lot for all the support, and we see you guys in the next video, which is going to be probably...
Probably Thursday or Tuesday. That's pretty much the days where we have videos.
Yeah, or you can watch it right after. I know it's like the second time we say that.
It's true. You pretty much decide when you see us.
Yeah. Love you.
That's it. Love you. Love you. Esti.